Ready? Go. All right, I'm here to get you guys to sign a petition to get me back into the Army. Because, you know, the don't ask, don't tell thing. You see, I had this scheme, you see, that I would pretend to be gay, and then they would throw me out of the military, but I would get all my benefits, because I thought the Senate was going to pass the bill outlawing don't tell, don't ask, and then laying all the gays into the military. So then what they did to me would become illegal, so I would get all my benefits. I wouldn't have to be in the Army anymore. Because, you know, I thought the Army would be fun, because it's action-y and stuff, and I like being called names and, you know, being taught my place in life and licking boots and stuff. But it was a lot more work than I expected. I had to do things, and they yelled at me, and, you know, and it was too action-y. So that's why, you know, I did some gay stuff to get out. But then the Senate didn't pass that bill that everyone said they were going to pass, and now I'm stuck out here, and I have to get a real job. And I can't get a real job. They'll eat me alive in the real world. They'll make me their prison biome. Because that's why I was in the Army. That's what they're going to make me in real life. So I got to get back in there, and if millions of people sign this petition, then I'll definitely get in. Because they can't say no, you know, because it's democracy. The Army's not a democracy though, but millions of people believe in me and what I do. Because I'm Cap Gherkin, and that's just the way I roll, you know? So if I do a few gay things in the Army, no one's gonna know about, except the guys who threw me out, and the newspapers. But, yeah, I mean, so how do you feel about it? You must feel pretty angry about what's been done to me, and everyone I know. Very angry, huh? Furious. You're probably pretty outraged, I'm thinking. Yes. I mean, you too, I mean, that's probably why you got that tattoo, like, to symbolize your anger. Am I right?
You pretended to be gay?
Yes. Well, you see, the thing is, I ain't just, you know, like, sometimes people do that just to get out. See, they're in Vietnam, no one did that. It was even worse to be gay than to be dead in Vietnam. But now it's not that big a deal, so whatever, I'll do what I gotta do. But the thing is, I thought the Senate was gonna pass the bill legalizing it again, so then I would get all my benefits, because them throwing me out would be retroactive or something. I don't know, talk to my lawyer about that. But the Senate did not pass the bill, so the don't ask, don't tell is still in effect, so I'm just getting involuntarily dishonorably discharged, and that's gonna be my permanent, like, file. I'm dishonorably discharged, you know, and I'm not gonna get anything from the Army because they just threw me out like as a guy, I'm a criminal or something, and I'm not criminal.
You might get fraud charges if they find out you lied about being gay and
Well,
try to get benefits.
No, the thing is, the gay stuff won't even matter once the Senate passes that bill, but they didn't pass it. You understand what I'm saying? The Senate was going to get rid of don't ask, don't tell. It was just going to be done with. It wouldn't be no problem. But that bill didn't pass. That's the problem.
So it's the Senate's fault you pretended to be gay?
Well, yeah. I mean, I took those actions based on the assumption that they would lift that ban so that, like, it would be okay, like what I was doing. So then, like, I wouldn't have to go back into the Army because they already threw me out. But I would get, like, all the benefits and everything.
You can't rely on the Senate. Mary Reid's not very much of a leader.
He's a Mormon.
He's not very much of a leader.
Oh. Yeah, but I mean, you know, I figured everyone said it was going to happen, like, so that's why I did it, you know? And, I mean, he was pretty angry that a great guy like me, a war hero, got tricked by a bunch of legal, lawyering, smart talkers, tricked a regular Army guy like me, you know? How am I supposed to compete with those fancy Harvard lawyers and their tricks, you know?
Weren't you trying to trick your sister too, though?
Yeah, well, yeah, but that's the thing. How am I tricks supposed to compete with their lawyering? I mean, what about us regular guys? You know, us working stiffs. And I'm not just like a working stiff who works in a factory. I'm like serving the country in whatever I was doing, you know? So.
Did you actually serve abroad, or did you, like...
Well, I mean, it could have happened if time went on and I had, like, just accepted my fate, you know? It was definitely a possibility.
So you made sure to suck dick before you were going to be deployed?
Whoa, who says anything about sucking dick? No homo, but maybe homo. Could be. Look, that's neither here nor there. Although, for legal purposes, I may or may not have gargled some genitalia, no homo intended. But anyway, that's neither here. For legal purposes, it may have happened, and there was definitely reasonable grounds to suspect it, and a reasonable person could definitely come to that conclusion. But there's no reason to like believe that or anything. But what am I saying? Look, the Senate was supposed to pass that bill, and once that bill passed, then there's no big deal if you're gay in the army. But I'm already thrown out, so they can't take me back in. But they were wrong to send me out because it's legal. Okay, it's cool now. So they just gotta give me my benefits without me doing anything. And that's the American way, because that's democracy, patriotism, believing in yourself.
I'm all for repealing don't ask, don't tell. I don't know if I would be relying on
Oh.
Senate to do it for you.
Well, we're a democracy, so someone's got to do it, and the Senate's one of the people who can do it. Or the general.
Courts can do it.
Oh, yeah, the
There have been
courts.
some decisions in federal courts against don't ask, don't
You think
tell.
my court could go to trial? My case could go to court and trial.
You probably won't have much of a case when prosecution finds or defense finds out that you faked being gay.
Well, yeah, I did fake it, but that's not what I do. For legal purposes, that may have been what I do. But, the thing is, it's like a scam. I faked it based on the assumption that I get thrown out and can't come back in, but it would become okay because there's no big deal about it anymore. And I would get, like I was honorably discharged.
I get your plan.
It's not planned, really. It's just like, goodness. It's just like what should happen, I don't know if you should call that plan. I mean, if my plan was like join the army and like save America, would you call that plan? It's just plan sounds so nebulous. Like I'm planning something.
The only hiccup in your plan is that you're not really gay though.
Well, yeah, I'm not.
That's kind of key.
For legal purposes, I may be. But, the thing is, you make it sound like I'm faking something. I wasn't actually faking anything. Because me, being gay and saying I'm gay and, putting all those pictures around, that was assumed under the assumption that it would be okay. So, I don't know if you would call that hiccup or fraud or a scheme per se. I don't know
We're
if you...
supposed to bring up the topic again in December.